Assalammualaikum and a very good morning, my dear. I hope you are okay wherever you are, and I hope you are doing well with your fasting in this holy month. So today I would like to tell you a story about our beloved Prophet Yunus alayhi salam and the whale. Shall we start? Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There was a city long time ago called Nineveh. It was situated in Assyria, in the north of Iraq. Okay, the people there were these believers. They worship anything except for Allah SWT. They worship idols, they worship statues, or anything except for Allah SWT. Allah decided to send Prophet Yunus salam to guide them and to preach to them, to worship the true God, and then to set them to the right path. And Prophet Yunus did. He went to see the people and said, "Oh, people of this city, please leave whatever these worshipping of false god that you have been doing for all these years, and worship the one and true God, which is Allah SWT." Day and night without non-stop, Prophet Yunus did that. Prophet Yunus preached to them. However, the people of the city refused to accept Prophet Yunus preaching, and then it broke Prophet Yunus' heart. Okay. Devastated, Prophet Yunus decided to go somewhere else because he did not want to be reminded of his failure, which is failing to preach and to guide the people of the city to worship Allah. So he decided to board a ship and to go to a new place to start a new life there. Once at the sea, Allah sent a huge and strong storm that almost caused the ship to be overthrown and overturned by the waves. The crews of the ship were terrified of the situation, and decided to throw everything, every single thing that's on the ship, to make sure that the wave does not overturn the ship. However, they realized that once they have finished throwing everything of the ship, they think that they need to kick one person out from the ship, and they decided they would write their names on a piece of paper, and then put it on lot, and then whoever name was picked, that person will be kicked out from the ship. And so they did. Okay. The captain of the ship decided who will be the captain of the ship is the one who chose the name who will be kicked out from the ship. Okay, and then the first time he chose, it was Prophet Yunus. And being a good man Prophet Yunus was, all the passenger of the ship decided that he's a good man, he does not deserve to be thrown out from the ship, he deserves a second chance. So they gave Prophet Yunus a second chance, whereby they pick another name the second time, and mashallah, it was still the same name. It was still Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. And the same thing happened again. They decided, oh, it's okay, we try to pick another name for the third time, and for the third time, mashallah, it was still Prophet Yunus' name. Witnessing that, Prophet Yunus realized that maybe Allah SWT wants him to be thrown out from the ship. Maybe Allah wants me to be in the sea, So Prophet Yunus told the crews and the passenger of the ship, saying that maybe this is what Allah will say, maybe this is what Allah wants me to do. And then Prophet Yunus jumped off from the ship, and into the sea he went. Once in the water, something extraordinary happened. Allah sent a great fish, some describe it as a whale, to swallow Prophet Yunus alayhi salam as a whole. Upon regaining consciousness, Prophet Yunus thought that he was dead at first, and then he realized that he was inside a giant fish. He was in total despair because he thought that how is he going to get up from here? What kind of situation that had happened to him, and how is he going to get out from there? He was in total despair, and then he realized that Allah is punishing him for giving up too fast. Like he should have stayed longer, and he should have he should have preached longer to the people of the city, and he should not be the one who decide when it's time to give up, especially when you are preaching about Allah, about the words of Allah. Uh, we read that Yunus cried through the darkness for a long time. He recite this one powerful dua, which is from Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 87. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Which says, there is no deity except you, exalted are you, indeed I have been of the wrongdoers. And he cried out, there is no God but Allah, day and night, and asked for help. In asking for help, his prayer was heard and he was saved. Upon returning back to the city that he left, he soon realized that the people of the cities have become believers of Allah. They worship Allah because the day right after Prophet Yunus left the city, Allah sent huge, strong and dark clouds around the city, which made the people to repent and become believers of Allah. So the lessons learned, or the lesson that you can learn from this story, is that we must not give up, and we must have faith in Allah. Allah uses all things to work out his plan. He uses the whale, he uses the ship, he uses the storm, the sailors and everything to work out his plan. So my dear, please believe that everything happens for a reason, especially during this pandemic situation. We do not know how long it's going to last, and we do not know when it's going to end, but you must always have faith that everything will come to end, and everything happens for a reason. So always recite this dua, the dua that I've just recited just now. After you dah solat, you have to recite this dua because it's such a powerful dua. Okay, my dear. And then may Allah grant us patience to endure this pandemic situation, and may our Ramadan be more barakah than last year. That is all from me. Thank you.